Hey everyone, my name is Mandy. I am one half of Soulstar Energy Collective, and I am here to do your weekly card reading for the week of August 5th. So if you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Each week, Allison and I love to come into this space and provide weekly insight, pulling oracle cards. We don't read from the book. What we do is we just receive the guidance and the insight from the energy of the cards. We open up our energy and focus on how we're receiving it, and then we share the messages and insight that way. We are two intuitives that have learned how to connect to our intuition and how to understand it, and we also teach others how to do that for themselves. So if that's something you're interested in, then you can check us out, and we have lots of options and availability. For anybody interested, we just have one announcement. It is just a reminder that we do have our masterclass happening on the 19th of August. It is an online masterclass where all about intuitive development. So if that is something that you're interested in learning how to do, we are going to share our blueprint on how we take our students through the different stages of opening up their intuition and understanding how they're receiving their messages, and really focusing on how to trust what it is that they're receiving. So if you're interested in that, then check out our links. Everything is posted there. It is our masterclass on developing your intuition. So let's get into it. Today I'm going to pull 3 cards. So if you just want to take a second and feel into whether card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3 has a message for you, you can just close your eyes and take a moment. Maybe a number pulls out to you or pops out to you, or you just feel really drawn to a number, or perhaps you're looking on the screen and you're seeing a number. You can ask a question and then assign a number to it, or you can just keep it general and see what message Spirit has for you this week. Okay, so today I'm using the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron-Reid. I really love it because the imagery is vibrant and it's just really nice to receive the energy and the messages and the insight from cards that have a lot of imagery, beautiful imagery. Okay, so let's get into card number 1. Card 1, please. Oop, flips out. So this card is called Endless Possibilities. You can see that there. So just give me a second while I feel into what the messages are. Okay, so whoever chose card number 1, what I feel like, I'm feeling a lot of hopeful energy here. So just a lot of like, almost like anticipation, or a lot of almost like a waiting energy. It's almost like the people who chose card number 1, or what you're asking about it, it's like you've been working on something and you've been doing what you've been asked to do, and it's almost like you've been spending a lot of time focusing on one thing in particular, and you know that something's about to come to fruition, or that something's about to shift, and you can feel that energy is starting to arrive for you, and it just feels like it's going to be better than you could have ever expected. So in a sense, it's like you're just kind of looking at this one thing and you're like, okay, I've put all of the ingredients to this recipe in as requested or as instructed. So I've got, specific measurements or specific things, and I've put them all into this beautiful bowl, and I've created this beautiful meal, or whatever it is. This is just a metaphor, and it's almost like you've done it by by the instructions that you've provided. So the expected outcome is that it will be this, and so you've put it in to bake or whatever it is, and you're just kind of now waiting for the result, and you're waiting for it to come out, and you're waiting to be able to enjoy what it is that you've created, and for other people to enjoy what it is that you've created. And it's almost like Spirit wants you to know that you don't even know how the magic that you've actually created, in a sense. So it's like, yes, you have done everything that you were instructed to do, and that you are doing everything the way that you've been asked to do it. And this could even be in career, like totally outside of the metaphysical space, and like, okay, I had this new job, or I've been trying to align with this new job, and I've done everything right. I've done everything they told me to do, and still nothing has happened. Or I've put all this work in, and I've created this thing, and now I'm just kind of waiting for it to be done, for me to be able to enjoy the outcome and stuff like that. And so Spirit wants you to know that, yes, you are going to enjoy the outcome, and it is now just kind of like a timing in a sense, and that the energy is building, and that whatever you've created, or whatever you've been creating, is almost done, and you are about to enjoy the fruits of your labor, and it's going to be even better than you expected. It feels like there's all of this magic that is kind of aligning for you, beyond your comprehension, and because you've just been focused on this one thing, but it's like all of this other energy has been going on around you without your awareness. And to just know that it is coming, and to keep to be patient, to try not to get too discouraged, to continue to have that wonderment and that awe energy, as like, I can't wait to see how this is going to turn out. I can't wait to see how I'm going to be able to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Like, I'm in almost like an anticipatory, is that even a word? Energy, because it's going to be very magical. So just stay in that energy of like the anticipation, and try not to allow yourself to fall into the frustration of it's taking too long, because it's all going to happen in the right timing. The time is coming. It's like the last 5 minutes of the oven, like the timer is about to go off. And then you just have to wait for it to cool, and then you can enjoy whatever it is that you have created. So it is coming. So that is a beautiful message for anybody that chose card number 1. And just keep being excited about it. Okay, card 2. Ooh, there we go. Excuse me, just getting over a cold. The power of purpose. I've never seen this card before, so this is interesting. Okay. One sec. Okay, whoever chose card number 2, I feel like there's this energy of something's clicking, or something is aligning, and something is just, some very potent energy is happening for you this week, or coming up very shortly. It just feels like some force beyond your comprehension is kind of aligning you with something specific, and it's like fully anchoring you onto a timeline, or onto a path that is putting you in a position to live out your purpose. Yeah, it just feels very powerful and very strong, and it's almost like there's this energy of determination and focus and strength and courage, and like this clarity that is like, there's no question that you can't do it. It is more of a energy of like, I know I can do this, and I feel very confident that I can do this. And they're just reminding me of like the Olympics. So the Olympics is happening right now, and they're bringing in the energy of like all of the athletes who have been training so hard for their one skill for this competition. And there is like this energy, and the majority of these Olympians that just have this confidence deep within them, that they know that they can do this, and they've done it before, and they've been training for this and all these sorts of things. And it just feels like this is your moment. This is your time. Something's happening for you, or to align you with this very powerful and potent energy that's really going to click for you, and it's putting you into alignment with your true purpose. So don't sorry, I'm just being told like some people might question like this opportunity that's coming up, or this alignment, or this shift, and just to be open and aware, and even like connect to the energy of the opportunity if you can, in a sense of just sitting there and reflecting, and reflecting on it and feeling the power of this alignment, because whatever it is, and even if it doesn't make sense, it feels very aligned for the path that you're going on, because it's going to place you in onto the path of connecting with and working with your purpose. Yeah. And it's just a very potent, powerful energy for you this week. So I hope that makes sense. That is also a great, very great message. And then I should just point out that like they're just reminding me that this week we do have the Lionsgate portal. So August 8th was the 8/8 portal. And it is a very powerful and potent portal to move through. And that will be Thursday, August 8th. So even doing a little bit of work harnessing that energy, it might be amplified around that time. So a couple days before the 8th, a couple days after the 8th. So, mid to late week is possibly the amplification of this power that I keep feeling for that message. Okay. Card 3. One more. Card 3. I got it again. So whoever chose card number 3, it feels like there's a bit of that message tied for you too. So that card 2. So whoever chose, if I could just speak clearly. For people that chose card 3, pay attention to what the message was for card number 2 as well. Because it feels like that was meant for some of you too. Okay, card 3. Willing release. Okay, so immediately I connect to the energy of this like ability to release things that are not meant for you anymore, but it feels like there's like this ease, this process that you're going to go through this week where it's almost like this awareness is going to come in for you, and you're easily going to be able to shift things to release things that no longer align with you. And this could be, physically purging things within your home. It could be mindset thing. It could be programs or belief systems, things that you have been kind of contemplating for a little while that this week just feels like you're going to easily be able to just kind of release and let go of. And let me just see here. Okay. Some of what you're going to release is going to create the opportunity to plant new seeds for you to kind of grow into a new version of yourself, and also to be able to blossom into that version later on. And I'm receiving like it feels like some of us are going to be doing some shedding work on mindsets, programs, habits, that sort of stuff, even changes in maybe relationships or career. And it feels like some of this is going to be released this month. And then we're going to be working to, like, those are seeds that are going to be planted so that we can, or you can kind of like in the springtime start to blossom and grow and there's this transformation period that's going to happen through the winter time, I think, based on the shifts that are happening for you this week, this month, and then the transformation period through the darker days, as in like the fall and the winter. And then when the spring and the summer come around again, you're going to be like, I say we because I feel like this message is for me as well, but there's going to be like this beautiful transformation that's happening, and then blossoming and growing and blooming into this new version of yourself into the spring and the summer of next year. So it just feels like this beautiful, easy process, whereas in the past it might have been more difficult for you to make these shifts and these transitions and these changes. You might not have been prepared to or able to, but it just feels like the energy that we're experiencing this week and this month is going to support some of those shifts and those changes is that we're being asked to do, and then we're going to experience this beautiful transformation and be able to like kind of come out a new transformed version of ourselves into the spring and the summer of next year. So I hope that message lands for you and for anybody that chose card number 3. And tying it to card number 2, again, it feels very aligned to purpose, and that powerful energy aligning you with that path and that purpose. So don't be afraid of that. Maybe even doing some reflection if you need to. But if you have any questions, let us know. We'd love to know in the comments what card you chose, and we hope you have a great week.